What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Maths Guy. Today we're going to be having a little bit of a summary about perimeter and what perimeter means. So let's waste no time, let's go. Okay, so what do we need to remember? Well, we need to remember that the perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a shape. So in other words, a perimeter is only a 1D measurement or a one-dimension measurement. I would only be measuring this length here, this length here, this length here, and this length here. I'm not making any measurement as to how much space this shape is taking on my surface or in space. So I'm not working out its area and I'm not working out its volume. I don't want to worry about that because we're just thinking about perimeter. So it is as simple as just working our way around the outside of the shape, calculating the measurements. So if we look at this first one, we have a square and it's telling us that one of the sides is 6 centimeters, which therefore means we know that the other 3 sides must be 6 as well. So my perimeter would equal 4 lots of 6, and 4 times 6 is 24. 24 what? Well, that's right, centimeters. Not centimeters squared, not centimeters cubed, just centimeters in the one dimension, because we are not making any width. We are just measuring the length of those sides. And again, like this more complex shape, all we need to do is just simply work our way around the outside. I have 8, 8, 3, 2, 2, and 3. So my perimeter equals 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Or in other words, my perimeter equals 26 centimeters. Easy. The only time it gets a little harder is when we get into shapes with curved edges, like this circle just here. And unfortunately for this, we now need a formula. And the formula for working out the perimeter of a circle when we're only given this little measurement here is perimeter, or when we're talking about circles, we actually call it the circumference, just to make it a little bit more confusing. Circumference equals 2 pi. Now, pi might be something you've never heard of before. Pi is a mathematical term representing a number which is very long, but abbreviated down to 3.14. So it's saying 2 times 3.14 r. And r is the radius. Radius being the measurement from the center of a circle to the outside. So this 5 is our radius. So let's just look at 2 words we've just learnt. The circumference is the measurement around the outside, or the perimeter. The radius is from the center to the outside. And the diameter, a new one, is the measurement across the whole thing. So we have 3 new terms for 3 different parts of circles. But I can use this formula, 2 pi r, and use any scientific calculator and just do 2 pi r, replace the r with my 5, because radius in this case is 5, so its circumference equals 2 pi 5 equals 31.4. And that makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? Because if we look back at the formula, 2 pi r means 2 times 5, replacing my r. 2 times 5 is 10, times pi, which we've just learned, is 3.14. So 3.14 times 10, 31.4. And then we can use logic to try and help us with missing numbers. So in this shape here, this compound shape, I have 2 missing numbers. I don't know the value of this length or this length, but I can use the information around me to help. So if I'm trying to find this length over here, I can see I've got this full measurement line down there. So I'm going to have to look across and see what measurements I've given. So I've got this measurement here of 2 centimeters. I've got this measurement here of 3 centimeters. And I've got this measurement here of 3 centimeters. So if I add those all together, I will get the length that I'm missing. 2 plus 3 plus 3 is 8. So I know that this question mark is actually 8 centimeters. Now let's look at this one. I'm missing this length just here. Well, how am I going to work that out? Well, I'm going to look opposite, and I'm going to see the opposite line is 12 centimeters, but it's 12 centimeters because it's using this part just here and this part just here. And I can see we also actually have another missing value just here. So this is also unknown. So I know that this full length is 12 centimeters and we already have 4 centimeters. So this part just here must be 8 centimeters. So I can split that. I think this is 5 and this is 3. Now when I'm adding up, I'm just going to add up 8 to my 12, gives me 20, plus 3, 23, plus 3, 26, plus another 3, 29, plus my 5, 34, plus my 2, 36, plus my 4, 40 centimeters. Easy. Now it's your turn. Have I got this compound shape with these missing values? Can you use the logic we've just worked out to help find these missing lengths? When you have got them, add them all together to give me a total perimeter of this compound shape. Once you've got it, put your answer in the comment section. I'm going to try and mark them all. Good luck. And there you have it. That is a summary of perimeter and how to find perimeter of some shapes and how to find perimeter with a compound shape with missing values. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If it has, head on over to themathshelter.com where you're going to find loads more videos with everything your age group needs to know about maths. But for now, guys, I'm going to see you in another video. Peace out.